Hey, what's up guys? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and today you and I together are going to unbox my very first BattlBox. I've never gotten a BattlBox subscription before, I've never seen the gear in a BattlBox, so let's open it up together and decide if this is how you should spend some of your hard-earned cash. Okay, as we jump into this here, let me tell you what I do know about BattlBox. You can pick different levels of subscription, and depending, if you pay, say, 25 bucks, you're going to get 50 bucks of value. You pay 150 bucks, you may get $250 worth of value, something like that. That's going to be kind of your breakdown. So you're paying X, but you're definitely getting more value as far as the gear that's actually included. You're going to get a box every month. You can see right here, BattlBox Survival and Tactical Gear delivered monthly. And so you're paying X, you're getting more value than what you're paying. The question is basically, do you want that gear? Will you use that gear? Is it help you in your systems, your setups? And let's just talk about the honest fact that it's cool to get, new gear every month shipped to you, and it's kind of like, I wonder what it's going to be. So there's something cool about that. I did cut the tape earlier so we could get into the box, but I haven't messed with the gear at all. So let's open it up, figure this out together. All right, so here we have, you can see immediately it's medical gear. I can see this, and I think it's an Israeli bandage there. Anyhow, it's going to be a medical theme for this BattlBox. Emergency medical, IFAC. And then what we have here is for the basic subscription, I'm guessing basic subscription, 25 bucks, your advanced subscription, 50 bucks, Pro, 100 bucks, and then Pro Plus, 150 bucks. And what they do for each one is here's how much you're paying, and here's the value of the items you get. So for your basic, you're paying 25, you're getting 63. For your advanced, you're paying 50, you're getting 130, etc., etc. So I don't actually even know what level gear I'm getting in this, but we'll figure it out as we look through. All right, first thing here, they call this a small Molly med pouch. I'm assuming that's what this is. And it's a cool little thing. Red is great. I always think about if you have this in your car and you get injured or something, somebody can look at this and go, maybe that's a medical kit just because it's red, especially if you put one of the tags on that says, med kit or medical. This is going to grab some attention. So there's that. Got a big first aid kit here. Just show you that. Ideal for car, boat, or office. Here's all the stuff included, and we'll zoom in here and so you can see all the different things that are actually included in the kit. If you need to, just pause the video and you can read through the list of all the stuff that's actually included here. This is sealed, so I certainly haven't opened that up yet. Just looking to see if there's any. I don't see. It's not like. There we go. Elite First Aid Incorporated from Wake Forest, North Carolina says that down here. So sometimes you get a kit, you can pick up a kit like this at Walmart, made by Walmart, not super expensive. The quality of the gear isn't great, but this definitely looks decent as far as something to keep, in a car, something to keep at the office, certainly a boat, obviously. I'm thinking about even having something like this. I've got a lot of my med stuff at home that's already ready to go, but this is great if you, you've got a camp, that you go to and spend time out. Nice to have an additional first aid kit there. So there's your first aid kit. Let's see. The Ultimate Survival Medicine Guide, Emergency Preparedness for Any Disaster. I've never heard of this book before, but it's definitely a hefty book. I mean, look at that. Let's see how many pages we got there. Including all your stuff from end to end. 311 pages, so lots of information there. I want to give a shout out to my man Skitty Medic again. That guy is just always bringing good information to us about being prepared, because you never know when you're going to be the first responder. So this is definitely something I'm going to be. I don't know if I'm going to read end to end, I'll tell you honestly, but this may be something that I just study bits and pieces in the process to learn more about the medical side of things. This is one area that I think sometimes people who want to think tactically and live purposely, they don't think enough about. They're like, I got my gun, I got my knife, I got my flashlight, but this is a big deal. First aid, you're likely to hurt yourself, be hurt by somebody, or come across somebody that's has been hurt. That's much more likely to happen than your need to rappel down a 50-foot cliff or something like that. So anyhow, there's a book. Next up here we have the Ready Man Survival card. This is a little promo. There are 4 different cards. Essentially this is what it looks like here. See if I can pick it up. So thin. So this is what it looks like right here, and it's thin enough that you can put it in your wallet and carry it around, and always be ready, always be prepared. So here's a couple different options for you. Nothing on the back. And this is the Ready Man Medic card. So we'll have to do a zoom in and look at these items, because honestly I look at them and I'm like, okay, we got some serrated edges here, looks like a file there, but I don't know what all these different things would be used for. But let's check that out. That's from Ready Man. Surgical instruments kit, minor surgery. That's on the back. It's a surgical set. Wow. 2 straight hemostats, 1 curved hemostat, 1 pair of tweezers, 3 scalpel, or 1 number 3 scalpel handles, scalpel blades, 1 holder. So that's hardcore, man. This is some serious business. That is, so let me say one thing. This is really important, I think. So you could look at this and go, yeah, I'm an overachiever. I'll do that. You know, I'll cut somebody open with a scalpel when I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay, don't do that. The other side, though, is that if you have this in your kit, and I've said this before about my medical kit in my car, but if you have the right gear and you come across a situation where somebody needs help, and let's say there is a professional medical doctor there who's like, I could really help this person if I had a, and then fill in the blank, he says something from your list, you're like, hey doc, boom, here you go. I don't know how to do it, but maybe you do. So here, take this and, you know, take care of that person. So even if you don't know what you're doing with it, A, you might be able to learn depending on what the gear is, and B, this could be helpful to a professional that you need to give it to. So there is that. Let's see what else we have here. Got a rat's tourniquet. And yeah, that's it. This is actually great because this is an item I was hoping to pick up soon. So you do some reading and studying on using tourniquets. Quick clot and tourniquets are often 2 things that people include in, like, you know, a situation where somebody gets significantly injured at a, you know, say at the range or something like that, or obviously if you come across an accident, that type of thing. But know how to use these things properly. I would definitely say there's some debate and discussion about when to use a tourniquet, when do you not use a tourniquet. Some people say use it immediately, other people say it's really like a last ditch effort. But tourniquet is, in my opinion, it's a good item to have. I'm not a medical professional, but again, Skinny Medic, hey, if you're checking out this video, comment down below, let people know what you think about tourniquets. And yeah, so tourniquet, another option. Next up here we have an Israeli bandage, and yeah, it's basically, you can say it says emergency bandage and then hemorrhage control bandage. It's called an Israeli bandage because it's made in Israel, and this thing is hardcore. You can see it's got some instructions on the back. They're not super cheap. I want to say they're probably around 15 bucks a pop. But if you have one of these in your kit, it's definitely worth, I know it's an investment, but buy 2 and test one out to know how to use it. So I'm glad I had this one because I've actually got a buddy who's tested these out and used it, or gotten familiar at least how to use them. And he was saying he was glad he was, you know, basically investigating the medical stuff that he has in his kit. So he's not just thinking, well, I've got it, so now I'm an expert. You got to know how to use these things. Sort of intuitive, I would say, but yeah, definitely practice. Definitely practice. Israeli bandage, it's a good quality item. Let me say, so far, how do I do that? There you go. Double thumbs up from for the BattlBox. This is good quality gear, and I can tell already that I'm at the Pro Plus level because I can see this Fox Knives box right there. So this is good quality gear. This is the little sheet information with the rats, from the rats tourniquet, and Jeff Kirkham, the president. So you can contact them for information about that, and they are located where they're located. Salt Lake City, Utah. Cool. All right, this is flippin' sweet because this is one thing that I've wanted. I just haven't gotten around to buying it. These have been out for a bit, but I didn't see these till last year at SHOT Show. These are the Raptor medical shears from Leatherman, and they come with this little holster. And this thing is cool, right? So you got your shears. Let me see. Yeah, these just basic medical shears. I wouldn't say basic though. These are heavy duty medical shears. Got a little ruler there on that side. And then let's see if I can remember how to do this. Yeah, so swing that down. Swing that down. You got a pocket clip there. And then you got this here. Look at that. You got a oxygen tank or oxygen wrench. And then you've got a strap cutter there. And let's see, press that down. And that swings back in there. I think there was one other thing that was actually built in here. Let me see if I can see it. These are nice. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Glass punch there on the top of the handle. That is, man, I'm pumped to have these. I've been looking at these for a while. Get the box out of the way a little bit. But yeah, at long last, scored set of the Leatherman Raptor. So thank you, BattlBox. That is an item that I was hoping to eventually purchase, and now I've got a set. All right, 2 more things. The Pocket First Aid Field Guide, and that is definitely, you can definitely throw this into a kit much more easily than you can throw this big, let me get this one real quick. Your survival medical guide. You can see the difference in the size right there. I don't know if I'd say pocket. That's definitely, you got some big pockets if you're carrying this around. But my guess is that, yeah, it's got kind of easier sections. So let's look, for example, here's splinting. Arm, shoulder, elbow, wrist, finger. Give some instructions on that. Forearm and wrist, pelvis, hips, legs, knee, ankle, foot. I wonder if it's got, see if it's got any photos in there, because pictures are always helpful when you're doing that type of stuff. I don't see. Oh, there we go. A little bit of a couple photos. My gut reaction is I'd like to see a little bit more as far as photos, but this is one of those, you know, if you know nothing and you got to bust this open and learn something quick, then this could be a good option. I'll let you know more about this as I dig into it in the future and let you know what I think about it. Last but not least, we have this knife from Fox Knives, or we have an item, let's say, from Fox Knives. I'm assuming it's a knife of some sort, probably medically inclined. I've seen their booths at SHOT Show and Blade Show and wanted to go and chat with them, just never actually got around to it. So let's open this up and see what is in here. What I can tell you is that these guys make quality items. This is not just, you know, cheap stuff that you're going to be getting here. Got some information on their warranty. A little wrench. Looks like a blade of some sort, actually, as well. Probably a replacement blade for whatever's in here. Nice, looks like a nice sturdy pouch. Look at that thing. Woo! Hello, son. Look at that. That is what I'm talking about, man. Nice bright colors to get some attention. So what we have here is a strap cutter, you know, a cordage cutter of some sort. But I've seen other knives like this that don't have a blade that you can replace. Basically, it's proprietary, and it looks like once it goes dull, you're gonna have to jerry rig some sort of way to put a blade in there. Not the case with this one. Big, hefty, overbuilt knife, which is what you need, especially if you're using your, you know, using your hands in the process, or using gloves in the process of handling this knife. A little bit of a tip there, but rounded in general, so you're not going to, you know, pierce into somebody hardcore if you're trying to cut through. Plain edge. You got the serrations there. Do have the, oh, there you go. This is a little lock here on the top. So when you push that back, you cannot disengage you can disengage the liner lock, I should say. And when you push it forward, you cannot disengage the liner lock at all. So that's cool, little locking system. And once again, that hole there is for the deployment. It is big, man. It is hefty. You got nice big cutout here for 2 fingers to really get in and do some work. Glass punch on this end. Yeah, you know what? I saw a glimpse of this. I think it was on Cutlery Lover's channel, because he was unboxing his latest BattlBox, and I didn't watch it, but I did see this, and I thought, oh, I wonder if that's a quality knife or not. To be candid, I was like, I didn't know it was from Fox, and I thought, oh, it's probably just junk. But Fox is not junk. Fox Knives, quality gear, and that's nice, man. That's really nice. So I'm looking at this right here, and I'm like, yes, absolutely. If I paid $150 for this, I would have more than made my money back, and everything so far, I'm liking the gear. Let's put this back in here. Fox, or FKMD, it says Fox Knives Military Division. So I'm assuming that's high grade stuff then. And there's a look at your sheath. As I wrap up here, I want to tell you that I am impressed. I was pretty skeptical when I heard about the concept. I'd seen some other kits like this, these kind of order every month and you get some more gear. And I just was like, a lot of it's just junk. I would never use it. Some of the stuff from these other kits I wouldn't even give away. There are definitely people who just want to get new gear all the time. They don't care about the money, and they're always just looking for the latest toy. But for those of us who are a bit more serious about thinking tactically and living purposely, particularly on this medical side of things, this is really good gear. And I'll just show you real quick. So here's your breakdown. But If you paid $150 for this, you got $311 value. You can see down here on the bottom, just the fox knife alone is $112. So $112 for the knife, and then add in a bunch of that other stuff. You know, you don't have to make up a ton more cash before you even break even. And this is definitely way more than breaking even. These two items alone, great items to have in your kit. So definitely thumbs up for the BattlBox. Impressed by this, liking this stuff a lot. And now I'm just going to try to figure out where to put these different items. I already know that the Tourniquet and I think this setup right here are going to go into my Black Hawk medical rollout bag. And yeah, that's the one I keep in my car at all times. And then, yeah, so just wow. Good job, guys. Good job, BattlBox. And would definitely recommend them. I'll put links down below if you want to check out BattlBox and learn more about them and what they have to offer. And I look forward to getting my BattlBox next month as well and letting you guys know what's in there. All right, thanks for checking out the videos. I want to ask you guys to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click that little red subscribe button down below, and you'll be getting all the updates when videos come out, so you can be staying tuned to what we're doing here at Everyday Tactical Vids. Take care.